This is Kitt, my patch-restricted achievement hunter. Her goal is to complete every single achievement in Final Fantasy XIV in order of their release, one patch at a time. No player trading, no market boards. How long will it take for me to go completely insane? Let's find out.
Which means we're on to 2.3!
With those filler patches now finished, the next major patch is reached. It's time to begin 2.3. This patch is a big one, as there is a ton of new content to do. And to briefly cover what those are, the story and Crystal Tower progression achievements, alongside multiple new dungeons and minor quests, a new extreme, which is the Bane of all mentors, hunts, the Savage Coils, new big fish, the proper introduction of PvP for me with Frontlines, and finally an amazing new skill, which it is the time to unlock.
For the longest time, we have been turning in gear for seals. No longer does that need to be done. Not only me being level 100, look at a warrior for a second. Level 100 means I get 4,200 seals, plus an additional 839 for the daily bonus. Every single leveling roulette run, I get 4,200 seals. I don't need to turn them in anymore for weapons. Instead, we're going to do something a little bit different with these items now. We're going to sit over here. We are going to properly unlock the most important skill that exists, I think, in the entire game for crafting. We get desynthesis! It's a 2.3! Show me it! Yes! Thank God! So now, all of this, all of you, desynth, all of you, give me your items. Wind shards. Oh, beautiful. Of course. Next. Oh, 4 wind crystals. Beautiful. Next. All of you. All that matters is that I'm getting shards and crystals for these. That's all that matters here. 1 shard? Really? Oh, right. We can get demi-materia now. I forgot this is an option. Well, okay. We'll save that right over there. It is free money, that is true. But they're also used for things. Actually, I think clear is strictly for selling, if I recall correctly. Oh my gosh, I got another boar leather, guys. I needed it. It's gonna save me so much time.
With desynthesis unlocked, I can begin the grind for 1,000 items to desynth, which will come surprisingly fast. As always, I don't have to complete the 2 highest tiers, since those will take a while, but I fully expect that I'll probably get through at least one of them with how long this patch will be. I quickly sneak in another alchemist achievement, bringing all the crafter luminaries to 3 out of 5 achievements completed, making huge progress. Next, I move on to finally unlock the Wolf's Den, which gives access to PvP and Crystalline Conflict, which I will not be playing, as that mode released in 6.1. And I don't want to gain those achievements just yet, especially since I can go instead to the Grand Company and head down a different quest line to instead unlock Frontlines, which actually has a cutscene that's relevant to the story of the game, and is something I completely forgot since I didn't originally unlock Frontlines until mid-Shadowringers because I don't enjoy it. To continue this big unlock train, I also head to Mordona, and prior to starting the story, I unlock the Savage Coils, but those will be on hold for a while until I can get a group together to begin attempting them, which will take a while to clear.
Story time! Story time! Let's begin!
First, Minfilia has to reject a request for Sanctum from Ul'Dan refugees, following in the Doman's footsteps.
They have no wealth, no power, and no worth. To the Ul'Dan way of thinking, they may as well not exist.
Yeah, that's why you don't go to Ul'Da for aid. You go somewhere else.
Okay, true. Ul'Da is the worst fucking place to go to if you are broke. Holy shit, this place is run by the most greediest bastards around.
I head to Ul'Da after an armed rebellion from the refugees, and am then asked to suppress any with weapons, and to try to find the merchant who geared them. Along the way, I do eventually corner this person. However, their life is cut a bit short, with a bit of a lack of effort on my part. Informing Raban and having a small discussion leads to an interesting bit of foreshadowing.
Omega.
Omega!
Yo?
Hello, world?
An Oligon monstrosity, not unlike the Ultima weapon. They have margin. We know not. It has yet to be
What the
fully
fuck? They
excavated.
reference Omega in ARR.
Oligon inscriptions indicate that it was created to fell Bahamut himself.
We're not keeping a close eye on the touchdowns of their movements, yet this happened. If preparations for a summoning ritual were indeed underway, it would surely not have escaped your notice. Oh, the sass. I was pretty sure it was going to happen, just not this soon. You foresaw his eventuality and did not prevent it? Oh. Go in on her. She deserves it.
Ramu is returned unto the forest.
At the Elder Seedseer's behest, we enter the Sylphlands to track down Ramu.
Thine order betrays thee, servant of hiding.
This is voiced? For gods.
That they should entrust so precious a gift to thee. Wither mine ire, and prove to me thereby that thou hast strength enough to stay the darkness which threateneth to consume thee. Come to me, bringer of light. I shall await thee on the field of battle.
Striking tree hard. Made you ready?
I confront Ramu and his trial.
You know what? We're going to play the Ramen music for this.
Oh no! Kitt, that music! I need to mute your stream immediately!
You don't like it?
Whenever I hear that, it gives me memories of rolling this in the mental roulette and then accepting my fate.
Oh, extreme? Yeah.
Yeah. Holy, I still remember hearing that and being like, well, this is my hour. I'm so used to the extreme that my brain is like, okay, gotta make sure I'm got my lightning, gotta make sure I don't die to the boss here, gotta swap with the tank in a couple stacks. That's wild.
This is the cat girl who sits in Gridania all the time.
Yeah.
Easy. Whoa, to the Dungeons 5! Okay.
Yo, Heaven for achievement, let's go.
With Ramu properly defeated, and his blessing granted to me, I return triumphant to Gridania.
You are returned to us, dear friend, and none the worse for bearing the heavy burden which I did press upon you.
No, it's not. Yo, Convocation! Oh, that's Zodiark. I love how Zodiark just looks so different there. It's funny, Zodiark there actually looks like Hydaelyn. To a degree. But that also looks like another enemy, and I'm trying to place who that looks like. Organization 14, it is though.
I was literally gonna say that the fucking Convocation is the most Kingdom Hearts ass shit they could ever fucking do. Especially with all the big chairs here.
Oh, I know! That looks like Reen when she transforms into the light outfit in E8. That's what it looks like.
I want to see more of that statue. I didn't even know this was fucking here.
It looks like Reen when she turns into the light form when she's possessed by Shiva. Can we see the statue again? No, it's the wrong side of the room! Show it. No! Look at it! See, look at this! That looks exactly like her!
I'm watching.
Look at this thing! It looks exactly like she does in Light Phase! It's exactly the same! They also look like the idols in Raktika. It's the Raktika Greatwood murals, I think is what they are. If you it's been a while since you've seen the murals, I'm sure, but take a look at this.
Okay.
It's the same design for both Hydaelyn and Zodiark.
Oh, it is literally the same design.
Yeah, look at this.
Oh wait, that is actually the exact same design. What the fuck?
Remember, she's the Oracle of Light, right? So it makes sense.
I continue progressing the story when Alizé gets mentioned.
Alice, who strives to unearth the terrible secrets of the Calamity. Yeah, so about that, we know Bahamut's alive. Did you know this? We should probably go do something about that. Just hazarding a little guess here. Like, we've gotten 2/3 of the way there, but we could definitely use some help for the last one. If you would like to, offer to assist.
Alphino requests I recruit people to come to Mordona, and so I head back to each starting city and look for a couple people who would be willing to come support the Scions, seeing quite a few old faces from previous stages of the 2.0 story. Upon my return, I elect to pick up the quests for both Hullbreaker Isle and Stone Vigil Hard, 2 of the new dungeons for this patch. After informing Alphino of my efforts, a group of merchants had their supplies stolen by heretics in Kurthus en route to support the Scions. So, I head to Haurchefant to discuss with him about the situation.
Halone's blessings be upon you. Though I take no pride in the admission, many of mine own countrymen are not so well suited as you adventurers to dealing with such foes.
While searching for the heretics near Snowcloak, a strange figure who is clearly not important to the story, with a very simple design, scoffs at my efforts, before returning to Mordona and helping Alphino and Tataru hand out some uniforms to the new recruits, where a certain individual appears.
Maeve. It's him.
Kill him. Kill him!
Here's your outfits.
You know, when you look at him, he does look kind of evil too. Even the way he sits, he is an evil sit.
From this moment forth, I declare you Crystal Braves.
It appears the etheric disturbance which accompanied the Isle's destruction is of a magnitude alarmingly close to that of Ultima. Could the Ascians be responsible for this devastation as well?
Remember, it was because there was a primal on the island, right? In Eureka. That's the whole reason it disappeared.
Have you heard art?
I mean, Eureka is the primal, right?
Yeah, the primal's Eureka. Oh my god. I don't want to see set up for Heavensward. Let's finish the cutscene.
Ooh.
The first time we get to see into the Holy See.
Yo, Thornton! I got Thornton made an appearance here.
Yay, we're done! Eorzea defended! Okay, where are you?
With the MSQ complete, I unlock the first 2 optional dungeons, and encounter an interesting storyline for the third. Early on in the adventure, I commented on some adventurers near Sestasha.
Oh my gosh! Wait, they're here?
And I witnessed the harrowing moment that their company fell apart, due to the tank and leader, Aver, perishing in Tamtara. He also happened to be the healer's, Ada's, fiancé, and yet now, one of their old members is receiving a wedding invitation for those two, despite Aver being dead. The letter also mentioned another member, who happened to perish in combat with a mercenary band, would be attending. So we investigate their grave to find the bodies missing and the grave defiled. Upon heading to the Deepcroft, the sentry mentions Pio entering with a woman in white with a big smile on her face. And with that, the Tamtara Deepcroft Hard is unlocked. I queue for all 3 of them, and Hullbreaker Isle pops first. The first stretch of this dungeon has traps littered on the ground. If a player or enemy walks near them, they get sucked in, stunned, and given a cleansable bleed. Best to avoid these if possible. The first boss can get agitated and start giving raid-wide vulnups. To sate it, it needs to be fed a banana from the nearby trees, which will each give it a damage up if it is eaten. The Safakas must die or they'll eat the bananas first. The main gimmick of this section are the mimics, which require players to open every chest, The mimics can then drop stone tablets when they die, which are required to progress. The second boss can dive underground, and when the rippling indicator shows up, players must hop into these bubbles to avoid taking heavy damage. The Kraken has tentacles on each isle, which all must be killed for the fight to end. Each isle has 2, where the second spawns after the first dies. The next dungeon to pop is Tamtara, so in we go. The first boss can target a player with these spinning orbs, which summons a ton of adds to attack them for light damage each. If these adds are killed by players, they will explode for raid-wide vulnups. They must be killed with her own AoE, which doesn't do very much damage, and they won't explode, otherwise the party can wipe to the Tantrum raid-wide following. The second boss can spawn orbs from the edges of the arena that move in. They must be intercepted by players, or Pyo takes damage, and the boss gains a permanent damage up. If either Pyo dies, or the boss gets too many stacks, it instantly enrages for 30,000 damage. With Ada's untimely death, I inform Pyo when something strange happens. After a while of waiting around, Stone Vigil finally also queues, and I head into a lot of players' least favorite dungeon. The reason players despise this dungeon so much comes down to almost exclusively the second boss. This boss requires players to use the cannons, since the boss has a 99% vuln down to all damage except the cannons, which deal 2,712 damage per hit, and have a stun. If the boss is invulnerable and is attacked, it reflects damage back on the player who fired. The adds will also attack the soldiers, and if all the soldiers die, the boss instantly enrages, wiping the party. The final boss is also a headache, especially for newer players, since enmity is ignored. They run around the arena, targeting random players and using visual tells for their attack types. Raise claw for forward conal, raise tail for backward conal, shoulder forward for a dash, and more. This fight can be super chaotic, and the infirmity debuff, which reduces healing, being thrown around makes it annoying, also adding to the frustrations with this dungeon.
Accept this Judgment Bolts and Lightning quest. As strange a quest as that is. Hello, Miss. Probably decent thing.
Yep.
Alright, are you tanking with me or not?
How annoying is this tank?
Minimum item level, Silence Echo. Ramu, Striking Tree! Let's go! Nope. Changing areas. Kai, just let me know when you're done. You're fine. Whew. Okay.
Okay, this is actually kind of rough, I'll be real with you.
It is going to be rough. No, 100% it's going to be rough.
For me, it's going to be moderately okay. For you, this is not going to be fun.
Okay, I'm so used to Dawn Trail, I'm waiting for the text on screen. Sylph Guardian, Ramu. Or Aspect of Lightning. Dodge mechanics, zap feared players, leave some marks on the ground for the tanks, but not too many, and kill the ads. Yep. Put a marker down for paralysis?
Yeah, if you're gonna get stunned, you go there.
Oh, yeah. That sucks.
Oh! Is it too many lightnings on top of each other? I'm not sure.
I don't know when I'm supposed to take it. Unfortunate. One person. That's two people.
Oh,
no. Where's Shirk? There it is. We lost both healers. This is doomed.
Yeah, is every reser down? Yeah, every reser down.
Yeah, everybody's down. Hello, friend! Nice!
Holy...
Ramu's not that hard. I don't think Rami's that hard, personally. I know he's an intense fight, but I don't think he's that hard. I'm gonna wait for their stacks to drop under 15 seconds, I think. What the fuck do you mean I got static condensation?
I don't even know what that is.
It means I have too many stacks. So now I am, I have reduced max HP. Or I get less healing. I can do it now. 1, 2, 1 more, 3. I got it. We're good. Everything is fine. I got it. We're good. We're Gucci. Okay. 1. 1. No! I got hit by the shock strike. That's so depressing. Is this gonna be 2 pulls? I think it's gonna be 2 pulls. We have healer LB.
Yep, we're good.
I need to grab the swap here. 1. I'm in. No! I tried to invuln! Just kill him 1%! Just murder him!
Murder. Just murder!
Easy! It took 2 pulls! It took 2 pulls!
That's crazy.
That's such an
What the
easy fight!
fuck?
When the tanks know-ish what they're doing, it's such an easy fight.
Oh, the pony drop. Let's see. And I roll a 6. That sucks.
I would love the pony.
Oh my god, my rolls and everything there were atrocious.
Yes! Easy. Oh, get the casting ring. I'm gonna give you the casting ring, okay?
With Ramu defeated, the achievement is earned, and as things draw to a close, I elect to finish off the seasonal event on Patchlock less than 12 hours before it ends. I choose to do this since it is strictly a cosmetic reward. The achievement points will not count towards the series total as with all seasonal events, and I would like to experience these at least once. So it feels like a fine time to handle it and get a crack at the jumping puzzle prior to it going away. The event quest is pretty simple, getting to run around and be a lifeguard for the civilians, and after proving my worth, I get to keep the outfit, and immediately make my way to the jumping puzzle. Compared to the other puzzles in the game, this one feels relatively straightforward. I'll keep the attempts running in the background while I talk about the current progress. While this episode didn't have too much in it, only 7 achievements and 85 points, bringing the totals to 491 achievements and 3,780 points, the groundwork has been laid for multiple achievement paths down the line. Side quests, hunts, big fishing, the Crystal Tower story continuation, even Frontlines alone will be a huge achievement boost. And with the progress on the luminaries, I feel that some of them may start coming up soon, as I'm making big progress towards getting the 4th achievements done for each of the crafters. But the next thing on the list is me deciding to throw my hat, or more so my weapon, into the ring. Wish me luck. I desperately need it.